Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to begin. Got my zone into his office, being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. Well that's them, see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
First pitch moments away, and on the hill, Tobias Myers. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And a pitch. And that's fouled off. The 0-2. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the number 2 hitter, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And that one in the air center field. Mitchell hauls it in, 2 away. And here now the lineup for the Royals. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Royals bats are quiet there. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound today, Michael Lorenzen.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And now the DH, Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian
Yelich, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup.
Now, Freeway.
Sal Frelick now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And the first offering is not close. And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And now the veteran catcher, Salvador Perez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Myers back to work. That one ripped. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerd Herd assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that.
Monasterio off balance feed. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
tie a guy up. Like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hoskins.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Lorenzen winds and deals. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The next offering misses, and the count 2-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd, now 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
There's the strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That just misses, and that is ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-3.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
He's got it. That is the inning. Brewers strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And there's a foul ball. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch inside, ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered back there. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out.
Now batting, number 19.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman.
When he steps into the batter so high, it doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on.
Rudder takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two down, bases empty. Salvador Perez will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ball popped up. Hoskins. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations, just one of a kind.
Yelich batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Monasterio gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's strike two.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Garcia on to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Batting, the catcher, William.
Next for the Brewers, William Contreras. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One out. Runners at first and second. Perez can't handle it. Gets away. That'll hurt as both runners move up. Second and third now. There's no double play chance. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run across. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He scores. It's 3-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hoskins stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now Jackson Chourio swinging a foul straight back. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Just missed. That one missed.
Two balls, one strike.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Vinny Pasquantino. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, but not too far. I don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Renfroe, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Massey in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ball one there.
2 strikes.
And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch misses way outside. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Contreras gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Check swing, no appeal.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. High fly ball out into left center field. Isbell makes the play, and there's 2 down. This is Bryce Terang.
Number 2.
He's 0 for 1.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Out towards left center. Isbell makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning, and to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Myers back to work. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Yoel Payamps getting loose out there. Koenig warming up as well. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yoel Payamps.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Dairon Blanco in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Trying to move him over here. Tosses to first, out on the sac bunt.
The batter, number 19.
Now it's the second baseman.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
And a foul ball. Next pitch, not close, up high. Isbell stands at third with one gone in the inning. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Way inside. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Brewers 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Fought off foul.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman buried it out of here.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Christian Yelich. Both 2 in this one. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Always kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one is absolutely belted. Renfroe going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder.
Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers.
Freeland.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked.
Now
He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw, nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's already homered in this game. That missed by a lot. 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Brewers 3. Back here at American Family Field. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. There's the strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Man at second. And a count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Michael Lorenzen will depart. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. So the Royals bring on a new arm, John Schreiber.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Mitchell swings through it for strike 1. And a strike in there.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Tying run in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th. There's the strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Terang in the box now. Takes strike 1. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
He swings, floats it into left, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Brewers 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig, ready to make his season debut, and it comes in a high leverage spot.
Jared Koenig.
Massey up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe preparing to come on if needed. Hudson getting loose as well. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Backed off the plate that time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, Michael Garcia. Just got it. He was burning up the baseline.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Shortened a bunt and missed it, 0-1. And that one is inside ball one. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now, Dairon Blanco. That one ripped, but foul. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in.
2 strikes.
Throw to second, and great jump. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Royals 4 and the Brewers 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Andrew Monasterio. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Carlos Estevez takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yelich in the box now, takes strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. The other way. In there safely.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
One down. And now here is Sal Frelick. That one pulled foul. That's out to center field. Isbell has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down. William Contreras digs in now.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. Two outs.
Next offering is outside. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Abner Uribe.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman. This guy with light tower power. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. And it is gone. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-3. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
At the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And a foul ball.
Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. And 1-1. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 out, space is empty. And now 1 and 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Pasquantino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Estevez back to work. There's a strike. Estevez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Outside corner, got him looking.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Close play against a speedy runner.
Number 5.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Carlos Hernandez into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-1's the count.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down 5-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ashby.
So here's the Royals DH, Michael Massey.
The designated hitter, Michael.
Now he steps out as time is granted. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. DL Hall getting ready to go. Number 77 also getting ready. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Slice to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Swing and a ball line to center. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Late swing fouled off. Garcia, the lead runner at second, is this one in the dirt. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now here is number 19. That one found hard the other way. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Gonna count 1-2. Two outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Royals strand a pair, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Lucas Erceg. A chance at his first save of the year. So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Out to short, Witt. Tosses across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and even with his speed, they get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
So last chance for the Brewers. Now a chance for Andrew Monasterio. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the designated
Back to the
hitter,
top of the order now. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hit to right, and that should do it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you trace your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I show them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let others close. So it's mama too, this dedication. Boy, I want the drama too, and I ain't it all, but I grill it. Step over you like Tyron Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a poor, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa's. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spinning 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money for the old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you, like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulders.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, ey, ey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigues. Pero como yo no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Tale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón, no. Que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hey. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Acho, bro.
I'm taking care of business, woman, can't you see? I gotta make it for you, and I gotta make it for me. Well, sometimes it seems, girl, I'm neglecting you. Well, I love to spend more time. I got so many things to do. Whoa, I got work to do. I got work, baby. I got a job, baby. I got work to do. Said I got work to do. Well, I'm out here trying to make it. Woman, can't you see? Oh, it takes a lot of money to make it. Keep your love lights burning and a little food hot in my plate. You might as well get used to me coming home a little late. Oh, I got work to do. I got a job, baby. I got work to do. I got work to do. I got work to do. I'm taking care of business, woman, can't you see? I gotta make it for you, gotta make it for me. Don't wanna make you feel I'm neglecting you. Let us spend more time. Oh, but I got so many things to do. Oh, I got work to do. I got work, baby. I got a job, baby. Well, I got work to do. Everybody's got work to do. Oh, so much work, baby. Oh, I got work. Oh, so much work, baby.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Michael Garcia. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Aaron Savali. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
First pitch, 640.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mitchell hauls it in, and there's 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, skid runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Number 19 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Savali measures 6 feet 2 inches, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Chorio gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh, gets dirty over to first, and that's a great play for the out. KC down in order. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Alec Marsh.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Christian Yelich.
Only managed to hit over 300 last season, and I know batting average isn't as valued as it used to be. It's all about on-base percentage or OPS, on-base and slugging. But 300's a big deal, man, especially with the nasty stuff that these guys have and the velocity they throw as well.
One out, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
William Contreras now at the plate. Drove in 2 of their 3 runs in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Rhys Hoskins stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Hoskins pushes it foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Savali back to work. Popped up. Hoskins brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Late swing, foul to the left. Kicks and deals. And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one hit to right. Frelick has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Outside corner. There's a strike. And there's a ball. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Chourio gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
1 down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman,
Joseph Ortiz will hit next. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Curveball drops in there.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. No score here in the second. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Right side. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. Brewers strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Milwaukee. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. On to Hoskins. Double play.
Got a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
Isbell wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a foul straight back. Top of the third, no score.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Contreras down to first with it in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Andrew Monasterio. Monasterio matched a homer in his last game. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Yelich stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Handles, throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Number 10.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Slings to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, number 19.
Now the number 2 hitter. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Fourth inning underway, no score. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on the first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Nothing doing for the Royals, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. And now, William Contreras.
The catcher,
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues. And this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother. And he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Chorio batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Savali back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number one. Here's a big power threat. Vinny Pasquantino grounded out his first time.
Pasquantino.
Foul ball there. Next offering way off the plate. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Now this is in the air down the line. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Fly to right his first time. Up the middle. Monasterio on the run, sends it over to first. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
A nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Third out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Garrett Mitchell. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, number 3,
Joseph Ortiz. Up now for the Brewers. Doubled his first time up. Fought off foul. Hit in the air, right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Terang in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. No score. Back here at American Family Field. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Swing and a ball popped up. Terang. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number
now at the plate, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense.
Think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Digging in, Dairon Blanco. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Runner takes off, and it's fouled off. Runner goes again in the dirt, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. His third of the game. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the next pitch is way outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Hits the corner, 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. To the right side, and that's a fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So the batting order turns over. Here comes Christian Yelich. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider. Even though it caught a lot of the zone, and I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To third. Down the line, and it's foul. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one to first, and foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch. Giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes outside. And now 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His first homer of the year, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here is Hoskins.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This to third, and that's just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground, right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And after grinding through that at-bat, he gets the best of him. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And foul ball. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Way outside. Now 1-2. Hoskins off of first with 2 away. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now here is Garrett Mitchell. He's grounded out a couple of times. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Carlos Estevez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In the dirt. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Hudson, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Uribe, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Bounce to the left side. Ortiz to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins, and they get Perez for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And here is Vinny Pasquantino. And that's outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Hard hit right side. Hoskins steps on the bag. Royals set down in order. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
The third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. This is out a couple of times. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Estevez, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Perez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Andrew Monasterio. 1 for 2. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New arm out of the bullpen, Carlos Hernandez. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Hernandez.
Now that's smacked to right center. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Yelich stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. Savali back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Stepping in, now Michael Massey.
Designated hitter, Michael Massey.
Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jonathan India.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. And gone! He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Savali done for the night, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy.
Pitching for
The left-hander on now, Ryan Hudson.
52.
This is his third time out this year. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. That one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Kansas City moves closer on this solo blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Staying in the game on defense, Jonathan India. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Well, one-run game. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Freeland.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Chris Stratton.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ball, that's out.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. There's a strike.
0-1.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Freeland aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Ground ball could be 2. Glove flip to second. How about that double play?
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Hoskins at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Brewers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Trevor McGill. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. So back to the top of the order, and to the plate for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Right through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And forget it. That one felt good. 3rd home run of the season. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr., known for his late-inning heroics. Swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Infield shifted to the pull side. Little chopper rolls foul. Two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Wright ready to make his season debut. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And there's a base hit to left.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Heading for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Brewers walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.